We take pride in satisfying every customer's financial needs.
Ngalo na la wato kumata bak asira linga da foko wonyo fawo dinkira
hey elafta maboro la bank kalpo efa igiso SO na yuna jang iba dinkira to kati yuna wallet ibe falindiro ke kan sandiri nyat
ni la yuna wallet to shi muna fanno tulo yabo mano kandrin en fen jama isi sanno la yona wallet to kono yalla kamo soto ila wallet to kono
alkana la konda no tay ka fi yuna wallet anatan tolle bukan na bayo fanondi abe sona yaren ko bulu podo ne la mobile scan yo science ise ma boro ke wato men diate
ko be sandro ke fangole ba ko ba ke kan dimbalem isi ñu lonko e sandro yona enterprise wato wati ani la yona wallet to la ibe lan kamo soto kay la wallet to kono
alina nga kafun nanyi yuna dimbayal kan kasandiro ke yuna bitikoto alina kata nyin ko kentat na sura fa lolu di sandiro kije se ma boro fanan keje
moro jun diana nyum ko di mabal din kadeda
beneen episode of suñu show bi Kerr Fatou tey nag ñu ngi National Assembly su ñëwee National Assembly xam ngeen ne ñaari nit ñoo ko waral deputy speaker wala speaker comme speaker moom daf ñu dee daw saa yu nekk ñu ngi fii si office deputy speaker honorable Seedy Njie. Seedy, welcome back to the show.
Thank you very much for having me jërëjëf.
Seedy, waxtaan buñ mujjee amoon fii la woon wax nañ si fi réew mi wax si tolluwaay réew mi tey nag ñu ñëw waxtaan bi dina yaatu waaye ñu dooree njëkka rek li nga xam ne moo gën a jàmp mooy Massembe gis naa ne moom de yaa ngi Massembe by election bi 22nd la fan la NPP tollu si Massembe.
waaw fu mu nekk nii Massembe origaay ñu ngi xuus commencé nañ campagne bi démba door nañ ko demoon nañ fa nomination bi ba pare ñu ngi def suñu camp pour gis ne rek li nga xam ne loolu mooy mébiti NPP mooy mébiti président Barrow and also mooy li nga xam ne mooy suñu anticipation mooy pour ñu jël si siis bi nga xam ne moom mooy di Massembe ward de pré by election bi war a xew on the 22nd of this month so ñu ngi fa like any other political party commencé nañ campagne bi ñu ngi waxtaan ak nit ñi ñu ngi waxtaan ak gox bi gis nañ ne li nga xam ne loolu la di National People's Party nekk di def si réew mi te foog nañ ne pour continuer loolu war nañu mun a jël siis bi si loxo UDP and in our estimation it is our estimation that bu soobee yàlla dinañ jël siis bi.
lan la leen Massembe jaral wax naa ko keroog suma show bi ma amee ak Seeku Mbaalo gis naa Seeku Mbaalo mu ngi foofu gis naa Lamin Caam moom dafa mel ni moom liif la jël mu ngi toog Massembe du saano moom gis naa ba ngeen dem sax di deploy ay tracteur loolu wax nañ ne loolu sax political inducement lañ yow yaa ma gën a xam bàyyi ma jeexal yaa ma gën a xam ne yoon boobu is not anything loo xam ne National Assembly approve na ko si budget bii ñu nekku fa waaye jël ngeen ay grade rek di grade yoon bi du saano di wane Cairo silo Cairo be bola ñi laamin jaajule balan all the stuff loolu political inducement la maasembe jaral na leen loolu yëpp si
xam nga soo ne political inducement loolu is false.
It's not false.
ba pare soo waxee tamit
It's not false.
non laaj nga ko maa ngi noppi.
waa acca
so su may respond maa ngi nga bàyyi ma respond. It's not for yeah. So loolu is false. Te to be on record for the first time maa ngi ko unfortunately I have not seen it. Te xam naa ne National People's Party NPP as a political wing ñun deploy benn ay tractors comme ni nga wax or any other thing. Nguur gi as a state as a organs of government, the state organ of government ñoom li nga xam ne of course is the NPP in government, the NPP government. The executive arm of government of the NPP government ñooy implement or execute policies and programs of government def ko into action. So our government which is of course loo xam ne dañoo jël development yóbbu ko sa bépp gox te at any point in time once ñu am a necessity or a need pour them either renovate or rehabilitate a road or rehabilitate a building or a state facility or an institution or a public institution, loolu is the prerogative of government. Pour wax ne tamit ne government pour su ñoo dem si yoon 1 2 3 that road boobu na must come to parliament is false. Lu ñoo budget mooy ne government de budget nañ leen $50 or $100 pour NRA or Ministry of Works pour ñu samp ay yoon foofu la National Assembly bi am. So léegi government bi ñoom ñooy decide.
No, that is wrong because then they identify tam ban roads la. They don't just bring a blind paper. I know you're in the National Assembly, but I also know xam naa lan lay wax.
No, that is false. That's not correct.
No, that's not false. Okay, go ahead.
At the National Assembly, budget suy ñëw lu ñëw allocate to the Ministry of Transport, Works and Infrastructure boobu mooy ñëw su ñu identify heads mooy ne payment of salaries, equipment, purchase of equipment, maintenance, yooyu la ñu am ay heads ay line waaye su dee comme under development dañoo wax ne under development road construction loolu la ñoo wax road construction bulk amount boobu la ñu approved road construction on the NRA bulk amount. National Assembly duñ mën a def li nga xam ne loolu mooy the administrative work of the executive dem di ne ñun identify na yoon bi kon dara duñ fi pass benn budget because if they have identified roads yoo xam ne maybe it's not in Nyanija or do you think those who are from Nyanija or Sierra they may not approve the budget dinañ wane no yoon bi then what is going to happen for 1 year members of parliament themselves they'll be locked onto negotiation as to yan yoon lañ war a rehabilitate yan yoon lañ war a sampa ban gox lañ war a yóbbu ndox or war a yóbbu pompe or war a yóbbu school. It doesn't operate like that. What will happen is you approved the low line debt approved nañ this amount for rehabilitation or road construction. Then government ñoom ñooy toog ñu seet lan mooy seen priority roads fan mooy focus ci government ban area fan moo jeexut fan moo lañ war a dóor loolu la ñoo def so suñ toogee ba yàgga for instance ñu toog on the road rehabilitations in NRA or works ñu toog rek yàlla tere am pax bu am si benn yoon o am problème bu am fale o ndox taw something goli erosion am so you have to wait until nga ñëw parliament pour ne yoon bale bu am problème nañ ko fix. No, government does not operate like that. So they'll get from their funds to say fii lañ prioritize Sunday waaye bii moo gën a nekk priority urgent we go and look at that. Or ñu toog ba yàgg community reach out to government through whatever channel ñu ne ñun de suñu yoon bi fii is immotorable léegi dañ bugg a ngeen ñëw rehabilitate ko suñ ko constructé sax ñu essayer ay gravel level ko lifin ko then National Road Authority or the Ministry of Works will also get in there and do it. All those things are legal lawful and are in accordance
Now,
with law.
so for statement, saying that my statement was false, I'm going to say, no, my statement is not false. Instead, you're false. In the first place, video. Let me come. I have the video here. I have the video here. Do Sano. Let me finish, because I want to also say that I'm on record, because you didn't see the video, so you cannot say it's false. Let me complete.
No. I have not
but
said.
Let me complete let me finish first.
I have not said.
No, I heard you
I have
enough.
not said that the video is false. I have not said the video is false. I said to say the NPP has gone.
The reason why I said is the NPP. Let me tell you.
I said that one is false.
It's not the reason why.
The executive arm of the NPP government knew they can go to anywhere if they are there. I
NPP executive member,
and I wish that the National Road Authority or the Ministry of Transport, Works and Infrastructure dinañ sampa yoon boobu noonu yoon bu jógee Masembe Mujal Kolior noonu Masembe Jomar Jasobo is so su dee commencé nañ di ko liggéey te man xam naa ne président Adama Barrow dina liggéey yoon boobu noonu te maa ngi wax waa Masembe ak waa Kiyang lépp loo xam ne amuñ ko woon si PPP government si APRC government dinañ ko am in fact ñu ngi ko am si NPP government because for instance Masembe si boppam as a village or area boobu noonu amuñ woon courant time PPP time APRC courant bi daf leen jomoon dem to the other end of the Jara, and it's under President Barrow and under the NPP government ñoo leen jox electricity te ñoo leen jox yoon as we speak. So they make Kabada part of those Kiangs and Jaras, 12 roads, over 100 and something kilometers of road. You know, Kabada area bo hamne musu no am development in the history of Gambia. Moham Tubab, Moham PPP, Moham APRC government. Musu am yon, musu am kurang, musu am do. And today so for them, Ligi Bangi dem dinga fogne you are in other part.
Can I come in?
Thank you.
Can I come in? Do Sano on record. Mone silo ako lamin jaaju ko yali la Cairo imam fay la Cairo nata itele nyin Cairo be itele ya sabu itele la Cairo mu nyin bar nyin te continue no la ni man gagné anin Cairo dolu, meaning the development of the people of Masembe dafa depend on winning ni lamin jaaju te lolu dafa rom. People of Masembe then they face and tax, they should have the development regardless. Lord fofu lay waxe du Sano moko on record mu ne Lamin Jaaju mo indi Cairo bobu nonu silo bi mu ko film Lamin Jaaju ngi taxaw ci kanami road bi grade bi di ko grade per tuti grade bi yobulen du Sano ko wax. Yes.
Now du Sano, what I said, I am not saying du Sano Lungwa is false. Waxuma lol de mané to say an NPP danger as a party are mercenaries to go and
Lola what do Sano mu ne yena ko indi?
Now let me come.
Seedy, no, that is what Du Sano said. You did not watch the video.
Now let me come.
Du Sano mu ne NPP ñoo indi Cairo bobu lola wax.
You know, Fatou, you are interviewing me.
Yeah, I'm telling you what I saw. You did not see it.
No, you cannot.
You cannot make me look like a liar when I saw the video. You did not see the video. That's what I'm telling you.
Now, what you saw, what you heard.
Yes.
I have never heard that.
Okay.
I've never seen that.
Now,
I am not gonna endorse or validate anything that you saw that I have not seen.
Well, you better
But
go see it.
You are here.
You want me to play it for you?
No. You are here.
Then I go play. So we will play it for the audience to see.
No.
New George man mayo.
No.
Can more agree Du Sano?
No. Why? You see, let me be on record again. I have not, and I have never, and I will not say what Du Sano said or whether there is a video is false. I said the National People's Party as a party. In fact, we don't have a construction company. I said the National People's Party as a government, our government can deploy mercenaries, assets to any area, any region, including Masembe, to construct their roads. That's the executive.
Is it right to do it during political times for political patronage? That is the question. Is it right during political time for political patronage? That is the question.
Now, you know what I'm telling you is it's not about whether it's political time, no political time. At any given time, when the people saw the need and the information reaches the executive arm of government, which is the ruling National People's Party, it's the responsibility of government to respond to the aspirations and wishes of those people of whose powers and authority are vested on us, and we are discharging that in their name and honor and responsibility. And loolu lañ nekk di def lu may wax mooy ne su dee Massembe and the government yoon boobu noonu there is a need to rehabilitate, in fact to construct that road. And if the executive arm of government is doing that, that is blessing in disguise. And do sana lungwa mune ngane mune Lamin Jaaju ngane mun naka sa warsak, not so? Ila Cairo sa jama. Now this guy was nominated and there is a campaign and Yaladev government approved and started rehabilitation of that road. You cannot divorce it from his Cairo, from the good amen that he's bringing to his people.
But if he doesn't win, the
but I can assure you that the people of Massembe ward are behind the president and we will win. And then that soon Johe councillor be the National People's Party, because kuku mo muna ligue a government directly. That if they elect a NPP councillor, mo muna them to the president directly, mo muna them to the minister directly, mo muna them to the speaker directly.
See, that is wrong.
Mo muna them to executive.
See, that is wrong. An opposition person should be able to come to you, when I finish, should be able to go to the president, should be able to go to anybody in government and seek for development. Lolu mo a decent politics.
No, let me finish.
Just because somebody is opposition, munta dem president, is wrong.
No, let me finish. Now, as a party in government, nga am your councillors, your MPs elected under your party's ticket. The same party, they are executive members of the party, which of course the head of government and the president is an executive member of the party. You are bound to see the president, the executive members, and the executive arm of government at any time you want.
What about the opposition? They are not bound to see the president?
Because,
is that what you're saying?
No, let me finish.
Opposition elected officials cannot see the president?
Let me finish first.
Is that what you're saying?
No, let me finish first.
What is
I
wrong?
have never said
Why
that.
that?
Let me finish first. I have never said that. But for you to easily get access to the presidency, to the president, those his elected officials who are executive members of his party like he does, Lolo dafa yomba dafa easy. And pour Massembe sen development be continue gena gaaw, they must have ko xamne moko represent. Mota you know in democracy moy here moy in the west. Mota ñu ne this evolution of democracy bu mu don ñew ñu am this the concept of representation. Why this representation came into is so that you be the conduit between your people and organs of state and of government. And why you have parties, we say party in government and we say opposition. It's ñepp xam nañ ne throughout the world since democracy started. When party in government, when you have representation or representative from the party of government, it means yow pour yen ngeen am access to the party in government. It is easier compared to sending in a representative who does not sit in the executive realm of the party in government. And for the national road, for the national
opposition,
for the national road,
for the opposition,
you see, if wishes were horses, beggars would have right. If anyone can just sit down and wish us to be an opposition.
I did not wish you that. I'm telling you, you will. No, see, Munu len fe nek for 100 years. Jawara nek na fi 30 years. APRC ngeen nekkoon nekk ngeen fi APRC tey lan ngeen opposition da ngeen nekk alliance. Bala ngeen nekk alliance.
That is wrong. I'm not an opposition. I'm not APRC.
I said you were before.
I'm a founding member.
Before. I said you were an APRC before.
I'm a founding member.
No, what I'm telling, I know you are a founding member. Now, what I'm trying to say is this: there was Jawara government, Jawara PPP ñu ngi opposition, APRC ñu ngi woon government tey ñu ngi lan opposition na coalition partners lañ waaye yéen tam ñu mu yàgga 100 years sax di ngeen nekk opposition loolu is fact loolu munta loolu moom fact la mu leen fee rule 100 years loolu nañ ko tegee boor naaw.
non duñ ko tegee boor.
waaw waxal
fa ma respond.
waaw.
yaa ngi ma boole ak yàlla.
man boole ma yàlla
because nit ki sa ene sa intent sa pas-pas ngay wax waaye yàlla mooy dogal. waaye yow su dee sa dogal pour ñu.
the truth is we don't want one party system in Gambia. we don't want one party system.
You ask me a question.
Okay, go ahead. Bàyyi naa la. waxal.
You are not here as an opposition.
No, I'm not.
As a journalist.
I'm not.
When you ask me a question, allow me to respond. Now,
go ahead.
lu may wax mooy ne bul ma boole ak yàlla. ñun suñ wis mooy ne bu soobee yàlla yow da nga am ene yàlla mooy mottali. suñ ene as a party.
Okay.
dañ ko institutionalize te doo ñu mun a boole ak parti yoo xam ne they were never institutionalized. soo xoolee the evolution of National People's Party ak fu ñu tollu tey at the grassroots, at the regional and at the national level, we have institutionalized our party perhaps second to none in the history of Gambian political evolution. Kon ñun, we are ready for our party to be here for more than a century, to be in government. And we are doing every plan pour gis ne loolu mu antu. Kon ñun lu ma wax mooy ne as us we are in government, we want to make best use of the trust and confidence Gambians yu ñu jox. mooy ne pour ñu deliver services to them. mooy jox leen yoon, jox leen courant, jox leen ndox, jox leen jànga, jox leen wér-gu-yaram, jox leen a viable economy that can stand the test of time.
waaw baax na yal ngeen éega 100 years bi nga ñaan.
Allahumma amin.
waaw comme loolu nga wax éneewuma la ko waaye dama ne Gambia moom single party rule bëgguñ ko fi muy NPP muy APRC muy PPP kenn bëggu ko.
waaw d'accord nañ ne.
waaye nag comme loolu nga bëgg a 100 years. yal ngeen ko am
nga d'accord amiin d'accord nañ ne
nañ dem bàyyil ma continuer léegi ba tey si Massembe Dudu Sano si benn vidéo boobu mu ne ndax xaw ma ndax audio bi déglu nga ko. waaye you should listen. Because the reason why you should listen. Let me finish. The reason why you should listen mu ne Lamin Jaaju ne ila Cairo bi nakan fondinkel be ko ma bar alfalu min ya lonko ñanta tuubi lale. A lot of audios mu ne kilifa yi foofu Massembe ñoo xam ne filitale be mool filindi kan day war a tuub te saba yooyu ñi kay tuubi.
I want to say something.
When people say those kind of comments are very offensive in a community like Massembe,
can I say something?
Du is an executive member of an NPP. What's your opinion on that?
Fatou, can I say something?
I'm asking a question.
Can I say something?
Yes.
Fatou, please, for God's sake, you cannot be bringing people here for me to interview based on what people say.
No, dude.
No, wait, let me come. No, you ask me a question. Let me
Sidi, you don't determine my question. No, let's clear that.
I can determine,
you don't.
Of course. You cannot ask me.
No, you don't determine my questions. NPP is an institution. You just said it.
No, can I come in?
Du
please?
is an executive
You have
member.
said something. Allow me to say.
When you say stuff, we ask you questions about that.
Allow me to say
so
something.
no, but I'm saying it because
please.
don't make it look like I'm unprofessional. I'm asking questions that are relevant.
No, whether you are professional or unprofessional, it's not for me. It's for the people.
Oh,
you know what I'm telling you?
Yeah.
You cannot listen to somebody.
It's not audio.
No, wait.
It's a campaign material.
Okay, wait.
Yeah.
Please, you cannot bring that to our interview.
Why?
Appeal.
Why?
I have not listened to it.
Yeah, but I'm asking you.
You cannot pick point.
I'm asking you, what is your reaction to a comment like that?
I have no opinion.
You have no opinion on that?
I'm not going to respond to that because I have not listened to it.
Okay.
You're not fair to me. I will not listen to...
I am fair to you.
No, you can't pick point on somebody what he said. I have not listened to what he has said.
Siri, dinaa la laaj about Du, dinaa la laaj about President Barrow, dinaa la laaj about Seedy Cissé, dinaa la laaj about Seedy Touré, Seedy Njie. Because xam nga lu xew.
No.
ñaata yoon laa dee talk interview ma laaj people Seedy Njie lii la reaction. What's your comment? Those things are normal in anything.
No,
so you cannot tell me what to ask. Let's get that clear. No. I am the interviewer. I'm going to ask if you have the right to say I don't want to comment on it.
No.
But to say that I cannot ask, that is not possible. I will ask.
No, you know what I'm saying.
See, if you don't want to answer the question, just say you have no comment.
No, I will not even say I have no comment. I'm not going to go there. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
you see,
that's up to you.
You see, when people want to ask somebody about what somebody have said, it is appropriate to ask the person that deglu na ko na deglu ko.
I asked.
No wait.
Yeah.
And wax na la ne deglu mako.
Yeah.
Listen.
But you answered the first one.
No, because the first one you said, mane deglu mako xaw ma lan la wax. Nga ne.
Lii la wax.
Waaye ñu ne yóbbu nañ fa di liggéey. Mane la. My answer was based on the state. You cannot pick point on somebody what he said. I have not listened to it. No, please, allow me to say something.
Uh-huh.
My answer was based on the state. You cannot pick point on somebody what he said. I have not listened to it. mun nañoo yóbbu commencé liggéey anywhere.
And then my other question is, this is a comment he said, are you concerned about that?
It's not a bantaba.
I'm asking.
No, it's not a bantaba. It's an interview.
Yeah.
Now, I responded based on the state responsibility to people. Now, if you want me to listen to any interview and you want to ask me about what the person said, it's appropriate. Because I must have a filament. No, we don't have that time. Because I must have an idea. I must have an idea what the person have said. Then nga laaj ma based on that, because you do muna wax ne. Because the interview must have been, as you said, interview or an audio, it must have been for a while. But you cannot just pinpoint what he said. No, I have to listen to it. I'm not going to talk about it.
Good, fine, thank you. But you cannot dictate what I asked. That, let's put it on record.
I can do that.
You cannot dictate what I ask.
I can do that.
I am the owner of this platform. This is my platform. I ask what I feel is right. So ma togo na President Barossa dina ko laaj limu ko bugal laaj.
Togo man nga togal.
Seedy Njie yow moo tax ma la laaj. Waaw mooy suñu président mooy the number one person in this world.
Wow, go ahead. Man about interview of anyone. Foog ma déglu ko.
Léegi Seedy Masembe ba tey yow Monday bi dem nga Masembe, and you said the people of Masembe dañ war a wax UDP candidate bi kilifa yi dañ war a dem si UDP candidate bi wax ko mu withdraw because Lamin mbokkaam la foo teg loolu.
Du mbokkaam la sa deret lañ. te papi Lamin moo ko fayal school fees yaayam këri ñoom Lamin la bàyyi ko. You see,
kañ la loolu nekk problème si réew mi Seedy?
No, man musuma koo gis. This is the first time man ko gis si réew mi. In the political history bu ma xam. Te lu ma jànga si àdduna bi yëpp, the whole world, you will never see it. ñoo xam ne blood, deret the same compound. Oppose one another. They, in the same party, they can look for a nomination. While the dem election, the campaign, loolu man musuma koo gis. Man ko dégga for the first time. And Gambia, we are a Muslim nation.
Is it illegal?
We are a religious nation.
Is it illegal?
Religious-wise, it's illegal.
Religious-wise?
Yes, it's illegal. Because religious-wise, sa blood, sa deret, sa dekandor, religious dafa jël duty, dafa take duty on your neighbors and on your blood relation.
Ban hadith sa ko ba?
Billahi, strong hadith. Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. In fact, when they asked him about it, he always said, be mindful of your neighbors. Be mindful of your neighbors. Be mindful of your neighbors. Te wax na ñun yëpp xam nañ ne sa dëkkandoor mun na laa yóbbu safara. Koo xam ne yéen sa papa ou seen parents yi ou seen grand-parents si the same parent. Sa yaay juddoo seen kër. Papaam jàngala take care of you because sa papa died early. Man su dee man la o NPP or anybody billahi wallahi am na ñoo xam ne sax in the same dëkka suñ amee loolu kenn du fa taxaw.
Waa Seedy.
No, let me finish. Danga ma ask question. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
Talk less of koo xam ne papa moo la yar moo la amee te moom taxawoon na 2 years ago. Now yàlla def ne kale gaañu yal na ko yàlla yerem. It was obvious ñëpp xam nañ ne yow sa deret moom la nguur gi di taxawal. ñu ne taxawal nañ ko ñu ut besoon na amu ñu ñëw si yow somebody 1 or 2 people ñëw jël la pour famille bi gën a nekk benn pour famille bi unite ngeen bañ division ngeen bañ musiba ngeen bañ fitna si famille bi waruloo nangu loolu.
lu tax NPP withdraw seen candidate.
non ñun NPP ñun yëguñ ko ñoom ñëpp xam nañ ne NPP. kooku lañ taxawaloon kooku lañ taxawal bu ñu ko taxawalee ba pare sele ko dem fa def everything si lañ ñëw ñu ne moom lañ jël te moom papi kii in fact soo demee ba comme like traditional culture ak yarin by religion or by blood dafa mel ni sax ñoom ñoo bokk ndey baay. yow xam nga ne. in the Gambian context and in the European context in politics benn kër ñaari people dugal 2 opposing parties loolu fitna la.
waaw su dee loolu xew na lu tax yéen mënu leen nekk di bigger person.
déedéet ñun ñoo taxawal balaa kii ñëw ñun kooku defar na paper sam and everything loolu billahi baaxul.
su dee
gis nga
moral issues la ñoo xool
ñooñu seen famille bi man waxuma mbiri moral not talking about moral.
No, I'm just
I'm
bringing
talking about religion. No, I'm not talking about
su ñoo
moral.
wax religion sax.
No, mais ma
su ñoo wax religion.
do xarama pare
waaw pareel waaw.
lu ma wax mooy ne religious context traditional context you cannot have people epane kii yaayam foofu la jógee UDP di same compound. It's very sad. Yaay Bakary. It's very sad UDP candidate ba pare papi suñ NPP candidate moo toppatoo kii bu nekkoon xale moo leen toppatoo moo ko jàngal def lu ne kii lay gis nga.
That is not a problem.
Fitna baaxul it's a big problem.
That is not a problem.
So léegi képp koo xam ne waa maa sembe nga. moo xam kilifa nga moo xam yuut nga moo xam jigéen nga ku dox si lii ndax mu antu o antuwut yàlla dina la bindal tiyaabu.
waa Sidi.
waaye kilifa ay maa sembe suñ toogee ba bàyyi lii mu demee nii
waa Sidi
wallahi islam
Sidi
dictateur lii maa ngi o imaami maa sembe bi
Sidi déglu ma
ak kilifa ay maa sembe bi nañ dem ñu waxañ
Sidi déglu ma xam naa ne bi nga jógee umra bi nga ñëw def nga sa boppa oustaz tegal ma loolu fële lii politique la
déedéet du affaire
yaa ma gën a xam the thing is déglu ma yéen NPP mii am na ñu ne yéen waru leen a sa taxawal candidate because ki nekk candidate UDP bi dafa gaañu lu tax yéen balaa nga wax all this moral issue ngay side fii ak ifi diine ak everything ñii seen candidate moo gaañu yéen tey yéen a ngay sabar di xalam di foofu noonu te kii candidate moo gaañu
no gis nga
if we are looking at morality here yéen waru leen a teg sa candidate
no you see
am na ñu wax loolu
it's so fallacious.
I'm looking at the comments that's what people are saying.
That shows how ignorant of the realities on the ground they are. You are mixing lu ñuul ak lu weex.
lan moo fi ñuul ak lu weex.
kii nga ne kii.
dafa gaañ
moo oolees ñoo bokk ndey ak baay.
bokkuñ ndey ak baay de.
moo oolees.
déedéet bokkuñ nañ ko setal rek.
no ñoo bokk de ak deret.
dañ bokk waaye
yaayam foofu la blood they are
bokkuñ ndey ak baay.
they are not even extended family. they are immediate family.
they are cousins.
no they are immediate family.
no they are cousins mooy immediate.
no don't stand proxy for UDP here.
I'm not standing proxy for nobody.
No, you
gis nga kay moo la Sidi mu nekk last ak first and last nga ma accuse lii dañ ko dee am every interview lii ngeen day wax si seen saaku lii tey nag man maa yow dañ ko wax bul ma accusaat man damaa laajte question bu dee moral issue la doo leen fa teg nekkuma fi pour UDP
ma respond
waaw dama laa wax rek pour mu leer bul ma dee accuse
waaye ala ma respond
waa ca nañ dem
lu ma wax mooy ne you cannot mix lu weex ak lu ñuul together you bring in together nga ne compare nga ne lii non doo mun a isi lu ñuul ak lu weex nga ne foo na lii benn couleur bi la de loolu du mun a possible
déedéet
léegi lu ma laa wax mooy ne as a party ñun kii lañ taxawaloon it's a sovereign party te ku gaañu ko it's not even the same village you understand ba pare lu mu laay wax mooy ne ñii de are blood doo mun a issue the issue of blood relation ak neighbor ak loo xam ne parti bu jógee east ak parti bu jógee west you cannot put this together that's ignorant lu may wax mooy ne religious standard cultural wise is wrong is unacceptable family bi because yow da nga jóg intentionally pour dugal fitna ak musiba ak kata si family boobu noonu loolu baaxut man loolu laa wax man maa ngi ñaan képp koo xam ne waa maa sembe nga ayda christian nga o muslim nga o yow da nga gom ci tradition ak also Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam lu faa xew billahi waruta am hey nit islam dafa bañ koo xam ne nga toog nga gis nit ñi di taal fitna di taal seetaane nga toog nga bàyyi ko noonu waxuloo si islam dafa bëgg nga dem nga wax si moo tax man ma wax ko te wax naa ko gars yi fu ma dem wax naa ma ne leen ne yéen a ngi xool loo xam ne loolu koregut man su nekkoon ne man maa nekkoon Bakary Jaaju billahi wallahi nit lu mu bëgg a taal fitna suma kër man duma ko nangu.
te Lamine moom amul si paat.
non Lamine amul si paat.
lu tax
no because Lamine.
xanaa moom bokkut a Bakary.
ñaar ñoo doon contest. kenn ki am ko. ki amut. dafa mel ni is a shadow councillor. Lamine was the shadow councillor because su amee a opposition to a government you have that's why they call them shadow government. nga am shadow ministers shadow councillor shadow speaker shadow president shadow finance minister. Lamine was buñ demee election ba kale mo win UDP. Then Lamin automatically became the shadow councillor. So comme que moom mooy nekk di shadow councillor wan kii gaañu comme su dee analogie bi nga is kon UDP waruñu woon a taxawal dañu waroon a wax rek now di shadow councillor NPP kon yéen a am di shadow councillor kooku na step in mu nekk di councillor.
bàyyi naa UDP ñu tontu la boobu waaye dama xam ne sax analogie boobu dee moo gën a métti bulot woo ñàkk a bulot lu gën a métti mooy dee waaye nag bàyyi naa
shadow councillor bi now moom rek a exist.
shadow councillor de musuma ko
they were two competing of course they shadow government opposition they are shadow government. Two people ñooy
so yéen foofu seen candidat mooy shadow councillor
he's the shadow councillor.
léegi moom la war a bàyyi mu dem
now the
automatique
fact that yàlla ndeysaan yàlla yóbbu na kii yàlla na ko yàlla jéegal
nañ ko bàyyi rek kii mu jël ko
then automatically UDP su dee kon ni nga ko waxee on their behalf morality kon lu gën a jege mooy ne de just alaa ko mu tocin.
ok dégg naa la bàyyi naa la viewers yi man kay boobu aw ma si dara lu ma si teg déj ak buloot waaye léegi dafa mel ni da ngeen ragal maase mbede because li nga wax nii yëpp bu dee di ngeen gañe kay jarul lii yëpp da ngeen ragal ndax
non gis nga nit
waaw
ku nekk rek am nga responsibility to society te soo demee fenn nga gis ne fitna mu ngi fa you should speak out loolu la Muhammad sallallahu loolu la ñu dictateur loolu la islam wax you should speak out ay da ñu déggal o déggal man de tiyaabu bu ma si wala war na bindal na ma ko tiyaabu bi because wax naa leen lu ñu wax te ku si jóg rek te moom su withdrawee Bakary Jaaju su withdrawee abe barajo sotola je na fata yal na yi abe taal aljanna
andu na partas nanu ay join interview fana
andung ba Asole will give him position.
Okay.
Bari na man withdraw. Billahi any fitna there.
Atelom.
Billahi wallahi dina fa am Bakar.
Te Lamin moom du si am part.
No, it's not possible.
Okay. Thank you Alhaji Seedy Njie. Fu mu ne nii foofu lañ toll. Fu mu ne nii yaa ngi si diine bi. Seedy, draft constitution 2024. Executive, the NPP executive draft.
Not the NPP executive.
The NPP government.
You are talking, no,
we
have a party.
Okay,
go ahead. Sorry.
Wow. NPP government.
Sorry.
Gazette nañ a draft.
Sorry.
Introduce nañ ko, indi nañ ko si National Assembly bi.
First reading am na.
First reading am na.
Second reading.
Waaye yéen National People's Party. Kenn déggu seen position lan mooy seen position ci draft bi.
The draft constitution, the National People's Party's position is we are in support of it 100%.
Ak li fa nekk yëpp.
The 2024 draft constitution.
Ak li fa nekk
we are in
yëpp.
support of it 100%.
With all the content.
Everything from A to Z.
Te su ñëwee doo leen amee dara.
You are taking me to another level.
Okay.
Luy xew ëllëg man xaw ma ko bu ma boolee yàlla.
Waaye sa diggante yàlla content bi yëpp da ngeen ko endorse.
For as of now.
Lim nekk noonu.
As of now.
Wow.
Our government, because the NPP is in government.
Wow.
The executive arm of government. Gis nañ a draft in accordance with the law. Remember the 2020 draft was here.
Yeah.
So legally, procedural wise, law
law
when reject in parliament, you cannot bring it back in its original state of
volume. Wow.
So therefore, guy gis nañ lolu, and then there are a lot of concern. Ñu raise ko now, the draft is before parliament, table nañ ko, first reading, the second reading inshallah will be in this March. So it is my anticipation that and also expectation that the NPP as a government and our partners, we are in support of the 2024 draft.
Dégg ngeen ne yeneen parti yi ñu ne draft bi it is ni state bi mu nekka ñoom duñ ko support te ñoom suñ ko supportut draft bi du dem through ñun ñëpp xam nañ loolu. President Barrow def na interview mu ne he is willing to engage ndax dina am loo xam ne yéen as a party di ngeen ko bàyyi because am na yoo xam ne nag dégg Seedy Njie executive bi is too powerful in this 2024 draft ndax dina am loo xam ne di ngeen ko bàyyi pour ñu mun a am ak constitution Gambien yëpp d'accord nañ ne war nañu am constitution waaye it is the constitution we want not what the executive want. 23 members toog rek decide li leen neex protect president protect ministers protect seen boppa yéen sax député yi sax dañ leen sacrifice waaye ba tey ngeen ne noonu ngeen ko buggee.
You know, when you want to contextualize comme li ngay wax to passive to objective to subjectivity of the draft, kenn ki mu ngi boli banna di wax the constitution I want kenn ki mu ngi ñaan ja the constitution we want kenn ki mu ngi banjo the constitution I want you want to get everybody the constitution you want those are all the constitution nga is parliament fii nga ne nañ ko dara loolu du possible Fatou
mënta possible
loolu mënta possible ku nekk du wax ne yow fi nga tee li nga wax loolu moo ñëw loolu kenn loolu du mën a possible xam naa sax even the executive sax even though this draft luñ isi nii I'm sure there must be lot of things loo xam ne gars yi ku nekk su dee ku nekk sa individual thing xam naa ne soo laajee Demba mu ne la non man lii bëgguma ko nga laaj Samba nga laaj Paate o Sara o Sira mu ne la non lii bëgguma ko o Kuba waaye is there maybe nga laaj ma xëy na su dee Sidi Njie the constitution you want maybe do different su dee yow ñu ne la Fatou isil the constitution you want kon duñu am draft
man kay accountability bi la amal problème do you have concerns with that
no let me finish
powers
déedéet lu may wax xaaral su ma la ci constitution nga bàyyi même pare nga la ci wàll lu may wax mooy ne constitution building is very complex daunting and tedious and that nit ki doo toog sa kër o sa dëkk nga ne yow li nga bëgg loolu moo war a ñëw loolu du réew du doxee noonu
executive bi loolu lañ def de
waaye non that's
kañ noonu lañ def
no that's all executive bi meet nañ the legal requirement and their commitment to bringing us a new constitution def nañ loolu isi nañ ko comme dégg nañ président lu mu wax we commend the president for saying even though they have introduced it in parliament now is the property of parliament he's willing to engage anyone to a dialogue. I'm not sure if there have been dialogue or not, but at this stage I may not be able to say much about the draft because I'm the deputy speaker and it's already before parliament. Last session president nañ ko first reading bi and then now ñu ko schedule this session for second reading and third reading.
What is your concern about the powers of the executive? Powers you constitution draft bi joxe.
As I said, all that is in the draft as it made its way to parliament
endorse nga
as a government we are in support of the 2024 draft.
See, amuloo dara loo sin d'accord.
You see wax na answer you see this question waruloo ma ko na laaj because answer naa ko ne man or you or Kumba or Pande or Pate su dee yow li nga bugg a rek war a ne kon duñu am constitution we will have millions of draft in the as huge as the population of the Gambia because man may talk man draft bu ma bugg ma bind ko man
no I understand what you're saying but
so I already responded
dina am so dafa mel ni yow daal
I responded to your question.
You are in support of everything in this draft.
I have responded to your question. I said from A to Z for now.
Yep.
Why in the future, tomorrow, Ghana elect, I don't know.
But
what will happen in the plenary?
Why from A to Z?
Why as a government and as partners, we are in support of what is presented to us by the executive arm of our government.
See, loolu garaaw na de baax na lii moo tax gars yi ñu ne ñoom duñ dem committee level. Do you think it's going to be a defeat to the NPP government? President Barrow 2017 lim fi 2016 lan la campaign on reforms daf ñu promise ne dinañu indil constitution bu tey suñ toogee ba léegi mu ngay jeexal si second term am amuñ constitution loolu defeat la ndax yéen doo leen def effort pour ñu am constitution ndax lii du nekk defeat pour yéen su dee lii fail na.
xam nga ñu bari
ante dafa mel ni si yoon boobu la nekkat.
xam nga ñu bari suñoo respond to issues or the discourse dañ def fàtte yàlla.
tey ma waxtaan bi du neex de.
Président Barrow
tey waxi yàlla leen jël.
Président Barrow. ANM intentional mébétam ak xalaatam as a government. loolu lañ amoon in 2017 26 up to today. and ñu ñaan yàlla work towards that ANA introduce a bill a constitutional review commission ñu draft presented the constitution to them they accepted it they brought it to parliament yàlla mu ne déedéet now again ñu ne ba léegi ñu ngi triad léegi defar nañ 2024 draft ñu ne ñu ko ici président Barrow ANM ak intense am mébétam moom loolu la mu de waaye luy am yàlla mooy dogal de doo ko mën a boole yàlla you cannot replace ko place yàlla moom loolu mooy yaakaaram loolu la fas yéene dafa fas yéene pour def lii pour ñu jox li réew mi xam nga lan la fas yéene lu bari tamit yàlla àndu si dafa fas yéene by this time now mënoon naa build even skyrocketing building for every Gambian soo ibbee xolam o bu mu demee Makka nga xam lu mu doon ñaan billahi wala ni ko
yow waroon ngaa teel a dem Makka tey moom wax ji yëpp yàlla
non dama laa wax rek
ah
déedéet président bari ANM
tey wax ji yëpp wax yàlla
mébétam all these reha challenges ñoo am even the economy budgetary issues constraint yoon yi delay yooyu noonu yëpp du ko doon am su nekkoon ne moom lu mu bugga waaye yàlla mooy dogal
Sidi Njie si basé ci constitution bi man I'm the biggest advocate of gaining nominated members te yow si nga bokk xanaa kañ suñ génnee loolu si 2024 draft di nga dem ñaani ja compete because bëgg naa nga dellu si fii war a nekk sa speaker xam nga man moom boo nekkee speaker suma xarit bi ma laa ooyee madame Mr Speaker dina ma neex waaye nag foog nga compete ko dañ war a génnee nominated members ndax di nga dem ñaani ja compete ko fa xeex ko fa ñëw toog fii.
no you see the draft constitution comme ni ma la ko waxee rek.
waaw
is before parliament. For now.
di nga bugga su ñoo amee that part. loolu di nga ko bugga di nga ko empower.
No, you see, I
pour
said,
ñu dem xeex ku nekk dem xeex.
You see, I said, comme like su ñëwee parliament xam nga comme like second reading bi su ñoo debate parliament bi. dañ la dee wax ne you only confine your debate onto the general principle and merits. doo dem di court section bi lii baaxut lale baaxut. For now is the property of parliament. We don't want to go there.
Sidi.
So it's if before parliament lu ma lay wax mooy ne.
lan mooy sa opinion si loolu nominated member. outside of parliament.
No, am benn opinion. You know, you have to ask people ñoo xam ne they are not affected or they are affected. You don't have to ask people. What I said, my opinion is you are
in the right position to speak about it.
The 2024 draft. Ñun as a government, we are in support of it.
Everything. Okay. Waaw loolu sax moom xam nga waruma ko laajte sax bi ko wax nañ ma ne yow moom parlement lu fi duga loo xam ne ñëw na nguur gi du ñëwee ne su nit buggee yow ekkati loo xam si nga ne defal nanka defal nii yéen daal da ngeen war a wax si benn voice loolu nag du député sa parti su defee loo xam ne góomuloo ko te war a nga xam ne nekku ci yoon war nga ci mën a wax waaye di wax ne ñun daal government bi lu mu indi yëpp ñu ngi in total from A to Z Sidi loolu moom that is not the way député should work.
Xam nga Fatou problème buñ am fii nit ñi understand seen understanding sa luy dox si lu ñoo wax am na ñoo xam ne dinañ ekkati subject boo xam ne either they are doing it deliberately or xamuñ sa lu ñoo wax.
Comme lan.
yow soo waxee ne as a government. yow you are in power in the executive yow yaay nguur gi. you are in parliament.
Yeah.
I wish they follow the West. They follow the US, the UK, and other areas. As a party, when you have issues that you think you should solve it, as an organized party, you should have what we have caucuses. Then they caucus fee with the executive, with your own party, again iron out your differences.
But you can always voice out your lingagomu. You always.
No, that is very disorganized.
No, that is not true.
No.
They in America,
let me tell
or
you,
anywhere in the world.
You see in America?
Yes.
Unless they call you a rebel MP.
No.
Fatou, if you are in America, you are in the Republican. Anything to Republican and you are part of it. If not, you know what they call you? They call you one or two rebel MP and they go in for you.
No.
That's
not it.
We cannot allow young neka in government nga am sa own MPs ngeen wara craft.
So neke government MP yes.
Allow me to finish.
So executive. What is the point of you being elected by your people?
Allow me to finish. You see, you are elected by your people on a party policies and program.
Yeah.
You must toe the line of the party's policies and program. And when you need issues, do you know how many times our members of parliament have a caucuses? Every matter that you am caucus in-house. Toga, care, argue, be reach to a consensus. Every parties around the world, parliament, lolo in their def. Then, lingen sanitize, yem da. Even like the budget recently, just the last item was the budget. Your people were here. They are always here. They gis dañ ne ka caucus be delay len. They are here. They hamne there are issues, we are there, but there are differences within NAMS, so then you discuss, you organize. Come like even dinner, you know, so then I made differences, talk and watan ko. So then they talk, you watan. So the budget be over 400 million line up. That's 400 million because the budget came 400 million plus. They are here. That's what. Then go up.
No, wait.
The caucus, you have to be organized. dam ko den ñu reallocate ko si yeneen.
bañuma loolu.
no debate there was debate you see.
bañuma ko
no debate bi no
bañuma ko waaye li ma wax mooy pour wax ne.
no let me say something
yéen lu ñëw rek yes. loolu dafa rong.
loolu is false. we have
now Seedy
5 minutes.
gis nga lii laa la wax nii bul dee dog suma interview di ma yu waa 5 minutes ay 10 minutes bul ma dee def loolu te lii duma ko dog de dëkk bi yëpp dinañ ko gis léegi li ma wax mooy sa président mu ne.
Not my president, our president.
Our president, His Excellency President Adama Barrow.
Thank you.
President of the Republic of the Gambia.
And
the number one citizen. Commander-in-Chief of the Gambia Armed Forces. Aklan what? GMRG.
Yes.
Akbanat.
That's all.
Okay. NPP party leader.
Yes.
Akban what?
That's all.
Okay. Mune, title yëpp laa bëgg a joxe. Mune, dafa dem for third term. Lan moo tax président Barrow war a dem tatam laaj naa ko Seeku Mbaalo.
As a party and as a government ñun dañ believe ne the next candidate for the National People's Party and endorsed by Congress 2026 is President Adama Barrow on many fronts. For continuity, for what the party stands for as our intention to stay in power in the next 100 years. We have our internal democracy,
100 years.
Our internal processes and procedures. We have institutionalized the party, and we believe that the unity and cohesion and succession plan of the party must be organized, must not be as Nunko and Dohale in the Gambia. That is why we may not tell you people why, but that is why the entire National People's Party thought at this time for 2026 for a befitting victory and for us to run as a united force, we must get President Adama Barrow as a candidate in the ballot box. And he has been endorsed, but it's moved by the national president, Alhaji Dembo, by force, Jisuma, so all the entire party members endorse.
Seedy, problem bi mooy seen wax ji yëpp as NPP yéen NPP rek ngeen gisu leen réew mi. Président Barrow waxul leen ma ne liggéey bi moo def war a lii ak lii waaye parti bi pour mu dem 100 years parti bi pour unity président Barrow si boppam mu ne na parti yóbbee faalale Seedy Njie yéen parti bi daal yéen gisu leen réew mi parti bi rek.
You see, réew mi as of now when we talk about the National People's Party, ñu ngi wax the majority of the Gambian people. You know, you cannot have everybody. People like you or people like those in the UDP or in other GDC.
So man, say opposition la.
No, I'm talking about.
Is that what you say?
No, I'm not putting in any party.
Okay.
I say you.
Thank you.
Aside.
Independent, yes.
Independent or pro-independent leaning to UDP. Nga am GDC. The other parties that are not with us, Gambia Action Party. Nga am other parties.
Sobea.
No, Sobea is not a party.
It's a party. Sobea APP is a party.
No, Sobea is not a party.
Sobea APP is
I have
a
a
party.
list of the updated list of the IEC of registered political party. I have not seen Sobea there as a party.
Okay.
You know, so when we talked about the NPP, we're talking about the majority of the Gambian that voted for President Adama Barrow because you cannot get everybody on board. And gis nañ ne in terms of peace, stability, and cohesion of the country, as a main yardstick for continuous progress, peace, stability, they voted in for president in 2021. And for the same reason that they will all be united under the National People's Party and re-elect President Adama Barrow because we want a continuity of not only mammoth socio-economic development and well-being of the Gambian people, but also a smooth and unknown transition, especially in this jurisdiction.
Kon NPP daal amul candidate mu mun a def loolu apart from Barrow.
NPP
amul leen any qualified candidate ku mun a yóbbu parti bi te parti bi du dem.
NPP
because Barrow mu ne naate ci parti bi faala moom moo ko wax.
NPP as it is, we don't have a candidate beside President Adama Barrow.
amul leen ku mun a yóbbu parti bi.
NPP
kenn qualified kenn mënut a unite parti bi.
NPP and our partner parties, as of now, we have one candidate
who can take the party. keneen koo leen a teg di ngeen daanu.
Now, when you ask questions, when you finish, allow me to respond.
léegi xamal la question bi mooy NPP ak seen the grandest coalition ever in this country ak seen alliance yëpp président Barrow li mu wax mooy naaye na parti nga na parti bu laa be faalale meaning amuleen benn winning candidate because keneen koo leen fa teg dafa daanu te si daanoo parti bi dafa dee kon loolu danga koo digal ne yéen président Barrow rek moo mun a indi unity moo leen mun a yóbbu keneen ku ñëw rek parti bi dafaa dee.
set the record straight first waxoon ne man suma bàyyi parti bi dafa daan mu ne gars yi dañ ñëw si man ñu ne bugguñ nga bàyyi parti bi dee dañ bugg a parti bi continuer loolu la wax.
Ako
loolu no wait no let me respond I'm responding you can't put word in my mouth.
He said
no I don't have control of your question you don't have control of my answers.
Okay.
Please.
The people will judge.
No, please.
I will cut President Barrow's answer here and I put it here.
Please.
Dinaa ko fi dog.
He said,
ñoo xam man maa yow kan moo correct.
No, please.
Waaw.
Président lu mu wax dafa clair.
Waaw.
Gars yi ñoo ñëw si moom. mu ne ñu ne ko soo bàyyee parti bi mun naa dee te bugguñ parti bi dee te moom tamit buggut parti bi dee loolu la lu ma la wax mooy ne to respond to what you said. The grandest coalition as you put it, thank you for that. The National People's Party and our grand coalition, we have one candidate. That is President Adam Barrow for the 2026 election.
Foog ngeen ne 2026 di ngeen mun a gagner with this economic and security situation. Seedy Njie, according to Afrobarometer, 77% of Gambians believe this country is not going in the right direction.
In the area of what?
The country is not going in the right direction.
No.
The country is not going in the
No,
right
they
direction.
said 77% of Gambians. In fact, before that, you know, 80% of Gambians, they agree on human rights, and the other one is 75, other one 55, human rights, democracy, good governance, rule of law, 80 Gambians. The same Afrobarometer is there. But you choose, the media choose to say 77%, and they said 77% of Gambians said in terms of the economy.
Foofu laa bëgg a ñëwee.
You know, the economy. You know, this skyrocketing of prices. You know, they believe is increasing.
The country is not going in the right direction when it comes to that.
Or on that, on the economy.
No,
wait.
Why the more about my
No.
Question,
No, because it was false trending on the media to say
it is not false. What they said, no. See, this is your problem. Yen rune correct media. It's wrong. It is not the media. It was said that 77% of Gambians believe the country is not going through the right direction.
On what?
Because of the economic situation of this country. Foofu laa la laaj. Dama la ne in this economic situation bi nekk nii foog ngeen ne di ngeen gagné considering ne 77% ñu ne réew mi nekkul di go through the right direction economically.
Yeah, it's now that you're bringing the
No, dama ko njëkk a binda. Dama ko njëkk a wax.
When you see on the media bi, 77% say Gambian say the country is not in the right direction. And when you go through the finding, you know, on rule of law, on human rights, on democracy, on good governance, 80% of Gambians said is correct.
Lekkuñ human rights, lekkuñ democracy.
When you ask a question,
economy la ñu
you say,
lekka.
you are not my opponent,
I'm not. I'm holding you accountable.
No, yes. So when you are holding me accountable,
I'm holding you accountable.
See, when you ask a person, allow the person to.
I'm asking.
Then you can put a follow-up question.
Go ahead
For clarity.
See,
but you don't put words into that person.
You don't tell me my job.
Okay,
Go
thank
ahead.
you very much.
Go ahead.
They choose not to say 80% of them say there is 100% good governance, there is a rule of law, there is accountability, there is human right. 77% said the economy and skyrocketing prices. When you go to Njie, you meet my father. Nga ne ko economy xamul ko nga expliqué ko ne xam nga price bi yokku na fale batanse time boobu batanse fii lañ ko jiyee dalasi la woon waaye léegi batanse juróomi dërëm la woon waaye léegi xam nga maalo 2000 la woon is 2150 lu ñu la laaj na loolu mu ngi yokku nda yokkuwut xam nga suma part danga ko kaaw dina la wax ne yokku na nga kaawun ko as part of that 77%. Now when come to election na suma papa dina dem sànnil beneen parti leave NPP. So you see, because people don't even know what's that. And then even me, so man, as Afrobarometer, we believe that the prices are increasing. What do you have to say? I say it's true, the pricing are increasing because of the global, because we are not a global, we are not an island in the globe. Economy, we have a lot of factors. Yo, Jawara boom don ñew. Ñata atanka dang dan dem lifin. Why Jawara boom don bala boom don bay. Fekk ñata atanka amatul jaratul dara. Inflation, prices increase nañ Jawara bu mu doon ñëw su dee trans nga doon am saaku maalo o saaku sukuru Jawara by the time mu by 1994 it was close to $1,000. Yahya Jammeh bu mu doon ñëw in 1994 maybe saaku maalo was about $750. Yahya Jammeh bu mu doon buy in 2016 bu ñu ko doon defeat saaku maalo was almost $2,000. in the next 10 years Saku Malo dina nekk 5,000 unless come now the policies on industrialization, on mechanization, on value added chain, the President Adam Barrow as in government, we're going to make so in the next few years, we'll produce enough rice in the country. And in fact, so whole Saku Malo last month and this month, if I watch. When you go to the market, Saku Malo in last month and this month, why? So you see, I'm telling you, that's 77%. That's 77% of Gambian. So whole Lulu is not a mark on the government and on the popularity of the government. You go to Njie, even man after Bremen, the Ghana price will increase. Wow.
Okay, I understand where you're coming from. I understand
why you do that also on infrastructure move, on human rights, on good governance, on democracy, on rule of law, all surpass 51%. All these things.
Are you concerned the economic situation in the
like any other country
did not affect send performance in election? Because hanga Seedy nini leka ak dunda ak naan it's something lo xamne do ko de mëna measure with other things. Infrastructure ñu ñep ñoko de use yoon yi ak yoonu. But when it comes to lan la nit they gonna prioritize moy neka lu ñoo leka. Are you concerned the economic situation dafa gëna even though dama ko de wax even though government mu ngi subsidize a lot malo yu nga gis ni 4 billion biñ jox ni as tax waivers yeb dañ ko jox pour malo bi yomba pour diw yi ak yeneen yu yomba pour businessman yi ñu yombal ko waaye ba tey loolu mënta am.
xam nga soo xoolee subsidies yi government di def loolu moo tax ñu keep the price up there foo xam ne nit ñi mun nañu am access waaye pour woon la ne the government of the NPP are more concerned than any other Gambian. That is why ñu def jéego yoo xam ne in addition to building the country in terms of infrastructure ñu ngi build country bi in terms of economy ñu ngi put in subsidies ñu ngi put on macro policies and taxation policies yoo xam ne dana allow Gambians averagely access those things. That is why among all those policies moo tax also ñu yokk salary bi pour even though it may not be enough there is no government that can give her citizens enough salary to meet their all needs. But moo tax we are coming up with a radicalized policy of rice production in this country. Because xam nañ ne every Gambian dina lekka maalo or mburu. Loolu we are committed towards that. Whether it will affect or I'm not, no. We are concerned as people who are in charge of the status quo of the country.
Insecurity.
The security of the country, they're going to the commander-in-chief, he have tasks. In fact, he's going to recruit more police, more security forces. For they have started the recruitment. And then they are giving them more support to ensure that the country will maintain her peace and security as she was known for. And that is why the current happenings, what happened? Our security forces of this country under the commander-in-chief of the Gambia Armed Forces and other security service, President Adam Barrow, who led the thorough and mammoth investigation that led to the apprehension of those people who went and attacked El Hela and the bank.
7 years into government.
So now,
7 years
that is
into
why
government.
When you look at in 2017-18, the level of insecurity and now, of course, we'll continue to have challenge. But as a government, we are on top of issues. We are aware of the concern of the Gambian people, and we are addressing them. It's our responsibility, and we will get the criminal wherever they are.
To those people, ñu wax ne President Barrow 3 years la ñu waxoon jox nañ ko 10 years, including members of your own party. Gis naa benn Amadou Sankare koo xam ne seen diaspora chapter, one of the chapters mooy seen leader bi. Gis naa former ambassador Essa Bokarsi and other Gambians, prominent Gambians, ñooy wax ne, we don't want any person to rule beyond 10 years. President Barrow wax na ko si interview mu ne he's a fan of 2 terms, and obviously nobody can see àddina munta jeexal governance. Lu tax President Barrow wara rule the NPP continue another time? Lu tax NPP munta? What is your message to those people that are concerned? It is lack of democracy and also what he promised us when he came. You know, because nit ki gor ci baatam lim ñu waxoon ñun loolu la ñoo jël moo ñu ne moom 3 years waaye dem na ne moom 2 term daf ko góom daf ko bugga lu tax mu war a dem taam
xam nga suñ ne gor si baatam oo ñu about morality it become open-ended discussion. You talked about the 3 years and you talk about 3 years and gor si baatam. You talked about people who said he should not go for 3 years. You counted 3 out of millions of Gambians. That term.
Dama la jox examples.
Wait. But you also have seen thousands of proponents of him to go for the third term.
Yeah.
You have not raised those issues to me.
Because I'm not a fan of... Because I'm on record. I'm on record. Let me make it clear. I'm on record to be on...
we are not here to argue.
Okay.
You are asking me questions.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Bye now.
So you see, to you to bring an objective question to me, you should have mentioned those 3 you did.
My questions
and mentioned 3 other people also who are
my
proponents.
question.
Oh, no.
I'm talking to somebody
when I respond,
pro.
you can come.
I'm speaking to somebody who's pro, so I don't have to mention people.
No, when I finish, you can respond.
Okay, go ahead.
You said, when you talked about issue of morality or issues of Gorsi Badam, President Adam Barrow bring them into coalition. First aim was, what na ko hard ko? 3 years, you hand over. Why 3 years be? Therefore, a lot of things in place. Go into parliament as independent, have everybody independent, and then come into. We all know when the United Democratic Party, their leader, he stated that the 1990s constitution have no term limit. And the 1997 constitution, when Gambians elect a president for a 5 year. He said the law, he said you cannot talk about morality against the constitutional provision. When the constitutional provision says a Gambian president is elected for 5 years. Mr. Dabo and the UDP, Nyoko. Now you are telling me those proponents, those UDP, the same UDP people, and now, when they said at the time, you cannot talk about Gorsi Batam or morality against the constitution. It's the same people now saying, now disregard the constitution, which states no term limit, but Gorchabat act morality. Now, let me finish. Let me finish.
A member of your own party.
No, allow me to finish.
So just be on record.
Allow me to finish.
Man tudo mala ben UDP.
No, allow me to finish.
Man tudo mala ben UDP.
Ana denga ragal sapati.
Siri, that is on a serious note. Don't do that.
Now let me tell you.
Yeah.
Ngane a member of my party. Wallahi hawmako. I don't know that's a member of the party.
But you
see,
chapter chair.
Party be
A chapter chair.
We have so many members and supporters. I may not know them because I only know maybe probably some other people. I'm acquainted to them. You know, executive way, but they are not in the executive. I may not know them.
Okay.
But if he was a member, or he's still a member, I want to tell him pour more and act linga hamne. More decision in party B and our partner parties, when you support party B, Mohammed, this is his home, let him not go to anywhere. Why put more Gambian segment? Demba, you don't want me. Morality gorsi batam. You know, nine topaluabi. You know, let's disregard the constitution. You know, morality. Lege manglena light, confirm la morality a gorta batam neka. For us, we are 100% in respect of the dictate of the 1997 Constitution and other laws of the Gambia, and the laws have empowered the president to contest, and his party and partner parties have selected him as a party candidate for the 2026 presidential election. Next, we have 10 minutes to go, 5 minutes to go.
Sidi, wax naa la nag suma interview bi ay 5 minutes yu nga wax ne li yëpp duma ko dog si interview pour moo xam rek because saa yu nekk yaa ngi and I'm going to leave it here my editors Moustapha bu leen dog li na Gambia ni li ma wax now last time bima fi ñëwee we talked about election malpractice singa ma accused dama wax ne wow UDP nga and I'm thank God you withdrew back but you keep repeating it today.
I just want to say that ma wax you it's me and you
moo tax ma la wax I
apologize.
xam naa dang ma dee tooñ baax na thank you. So when I said to you last time la Sidi bi ngeen wini election bu win bu mag boobu 50 something percent ñaata ngeen am 50 ñaata ngeen amoon sax mu nekkoon election win bu mag ñu dem
and
si
dinañ win lu ëpp loolu inshallah 2026
in the next inshallah suñ fa eggee
ñaan lañ wax ñu yàlla nañ ko yàlla may.
déedéet nañ fa àgga rek soo leen indee beneen candidate comme yow kañ dinaa ko ñaan waaye taam bokkuma ci pour mu leer léegi man dama xam nga man si damay wax rek li leer léegi when it comes to li yëpp di faa feeñ si caméra bi lu leer li ma laa def
gars yi dinañu wax ne Kerr Fatou di ana professeur
non li ma laa def si interview bi nga xam ne man maa gën a dof non lii yëpp dama ko bàyyi si interview bi lu leer laa wax li nga wax ni yëpp du dox let's dem when we spoke last time we talked about electoral malpractice UDP and other people GDC ba tey acceptuñ sax the presidential results because ñu ne da ngeen sàcc loolu mooy wax ji léegi gis nañ a member of the NPP member Dramé ñëw na Kerr Fatou plateforme bu mag a mag bi xam nga foofu la breaking news yëpp day génn Kerr Fatou member ñëw na fa wax na ne moom am na ay revelations yoo xam ne dina ko in few months time naka ngeen wini election bi xaw ma ndax dama ko nekk di quote ma ko dama nekk di paraphrase li mu wax soo ko xoolee Seedy these are serious allegations and man biñ ko defee I was out of town waaye ma ko déggee straight dama call into the studio I was concerned because these are serious things this is an election su nit taxawee ne moom am na evidence ne ñi nekk si nguur gi dañ sàcc election bi loolu dafa serious gis naa ngeen def statement.
So, jërëjëf, Lulu is a very serious allegation. And as a party, from a party leader to every executive member of the party, daf ko jël very seriously. Where you have a rank and file, can just go to the media to say I was a member of the party and there was a plan that was hatched by 7 people and I led those 7 people to rig the elections. Of course, the government election is rig-proofed. Now, as a responsible party and government, we cannot take that lightly. That's why immediately it happened, I, on behalf of the party, as deputy spokesperson, wrote a press release to distance ourselves from those garbage and also to say that we have no knowledge of. He was never, in fact, I wasn't even aware whether he was a member of the NPP at the time. He was never part of our structure. He was never here in the Gambia during the election period process until after elections. Never. I personally, as a person, for the first time came to know, before that I'll come. When that happened, I wrote a press release. And our second deputy national president, Dr. Demba Sabali, he mobilized the campaign manager, Lamin Cham, the administrative secretary, Seedy S.K, and he went with them to the Kairaba police station and reported Bemba Dramé to the Kairaba police stations. And Dr. Sabali and team provided all the necessary information to the police at Kairaba, leading to the arrest of Bemba Dramé for him to provide proof or to produce any evidence that he might have, and also people he collaborated. We're taking this very seriously. What I was saying, personally, we never knew Mbemba was a member of the NPP, to be honest with you, all I never knew. I came to know Mbemba either in 22 or 2023, when one person called Mbemba Dramé. They had an issue in their houses, so I personally, and somebody came to me to say, hey, he's a supporter, whether a supporter or a member outside, but they have an issues. You can help resolve that issue. I personally left my office here. I went off the Gambia police force headquarters. I explained to them, I said, I have no idea, but I understand he has issues with his house in his village. Can you resolve that? Without speaking to him, I've never spoken to him. And then the matter was resolved. So at one point, somebody came here, they said, there's one member Dramé who wants to see you. He came in. He said he's member Dramé in France. He has a program, he's going to somewhere else, and he wants fuel. Unfortunately, I didn't have fuel. I don't have to say this thing, but I'll say this. I gave him 10,000. That's how I knew Mbemba Dramé. He went. Then later on also, he came back to say he has CAFOS, he has event. He invited me. He wanted me to go and address either Yundum or around that end, Busumbala end. I have no idea. And unfortunately, I was either committed to something else again, or I had to travel. Then he wanted support for me, and I supported him. I have never seen him. That was 2022 and or 2023. I've never known a member. So when he said this serious allegation, we knew the election was credible, was free, fair, and transparent, and all international local observers, of course, endorse it, and we know the election is reproved. So when that happened, I had to draft a press release to invite him to help us identify those 7 and also to present evidence. And then Dr. Demba Sabali went to the with Lamin Cham and CDCC.
So
they went to the Kerr police and reported into the police.
So his arrest is connected to the report that NPP lodged at the police station, because the police didn't tell us that. The police told us that
we, as a party, as a responsible party, our deputy national president, Dr. Demba Sabali,
which you have a right to, because he accused your party,
led the national executive members, Lamin Cham and CDCC, to Kairaba police station to say our party have been accused and we take this thing very seriously. We want him to come and tell us who among our party, or tell the Gambian people how it is. And in the absence of that, he should face the law.
But the police said he was, so the police, that is for the police to answer to me, not you. But see, in all of these things, when Bemba Drame was arrested, also I remember when the Voice newspaper team were arrested, people said, you are the mastermind. See, the Njie mo fi nekk di all police di len wax ñu arrest nit ñi. Audios came out, you know, people said it. In the case of the Voice newspaper, at some point, people saw you at the corridors of the police station. You told me that was not true. You were there for different. But is it coincident that all the time, so arrested nit, so dara hewe, Seedy Njie la. Ñu ne yangi buga def sa bopa.
Well, you know,
naka len ko oye, ñu ne Pabo Jang of Baro.
Now, you know, people can say whatever they want. But because I'm in an organized institution or society, I cannot be coming out to saying these things. But records are always there for posterity, whether today or tomorrow, whether you are in government or you retire. People will always have access to the records. It's not about what people say falsely on media. People accuse you falsely, and sometimes because of your position, you just keep quiet, and you know, and those even around you know that that is false. But you just keep quiet. I didn't know. The only issue of member, you see how it came. I told you how we got him reported to the police. In fact, it was on a weekend, Saturday or Sunday. I was I was in my house. Small perombilane kon sa fofu la drafté suma press release. Wallahi, I have not even spoken to President himself on that. Wallahi, that's where I drafted my. In fact, the whole that day I did not leave my house until the following day I came to work. And in fact, Bemba's arrest, police got to him. I only saw it in the media. I swear to God. And it was later I saw it on the media. And it was when I spoke to Dr. Demba Sabali, he told me that they are heading to the police with Lamin Cham and CDCC to report the case. And when they were there also, he told me. But his arrest, I read it on the paper. But because in my responsibility as a deputy spokesperson or a spokesperson, giving press releases, responding for and on behalf of the party, sometimes people just, and then we are bound to accept whatever allegations that are false level against us. But posterity or history can be the judge. I have no business in, for what, am I a police chief?
And I want to ask, do you have a hand in the arrest of the 2 women that were arrested connected to him and also his wife? Because these are all allegations. Am na ñaari jigéen yoo xam ne dañ leen arrest on ñu ne because ñu seen jëkkër dafa dimbale member police yi arrest nañ leen woon. And also jabaram tam ñu ko arrest mu ngi dem back and forth. And all of this ñu ngi naan Seedy Njie mooy mastermind.
Politics is very dynamic, it's very funny. Sometimes you can even have people maybe who may just want to tempt you. Wallahi Azim, I have no idea as to member who he's connected to, how member got this thing, who told member. Wallahi Azim, I have no idea. I only read things when you'll get the information before me. I swear to God. Member's arrest, you got it before me. Maybe what you are telling me, is this sisters or what you're telling me? Wallahi, you got it before me. Because for me, sometimes if I'm in the province or I'm here presiding, I cannot get somebody will tell me, hey, news be and you are. Sometimes, most of these things people tells me first. Bemba arrest is someone who asked me, who told me? I said, Bemba. He said, I think he's arrested. He said, yes. Wallahi. But I knew these people, we as a party, we took it serious. Me, I wrote the press release, and Dr. Demba Sabali, Lamin Cham, and CDCC went to the Kerr police to report it. That I know. But the order, when police are investigating the leading them to arrest, well, I have no idea. But you know, sometimes they say, and you hear people, You know, Fatou, there was time. You know, when my mother was alive, I used to go to one man who sell kola nut. That's where I go and buy him. I buy her kilos of kola nut so that she can have a lot of it. So whenever I go there, I used to meet an old man in that. Then most of the time, as Gambian, then I'm one day, ma dem foofu noonu taxaw fekk suma yaay gaañu na sa just lii yàggu ni xam nga naaw boobu mu ne waaye gën naa la gis jaaykat mu ne ko xam nga comme que beer bi ku léegi dama ñëw pour jëndal ko guru then in fact about a week or so fekk paa bi I met him so well ma lifin ko I came there I swear to the Holy Quran billahi allazi kooku mu ngi toog paa bi a ngi toog and then somebody was there they are talking about politics paa bi di ñu explainal man ak kooku Sidi Njie nu mu bonee Sidi Njie lu mu ko def Sidi Njie boo xam ne wax yoo xam ne paa bi di waat paa bi is older than my father I swear to the Holy Quran rek jaaykat yi groupe bi mu ne ko Sidi Njie kii ma ne ko man maay Sidi Njie mu ne non du yow billahi allazi la ilaha illa huwa mu ne non not you Sidi Njie yow de nga yaru yow de ma ne ko it's me Sidi Njie APRC won Sidi Njie it's me paa bi dafa ñaxatooy xep waa ji daaxa ko place mu ne ko bul fi ñëw she apologized. I swear to the Holy Quran.
What? And this brings to my other question. Luta, out of how many thousand NPP supporters, out of how many thousand people that are close to President Barrow, Luta, lunyawi yep,
yes, I am.
Luta,
I am a deputy. I am a deputy speaker. I am a deputy spokesman. Dumadewa. Some may believe that maybe I am popular or not, or so. Some people, but because, like if it was in an interview, extensive interview, I will not get the opportunity to say how things, but as I said, records are always there. Whether now or forever, whether we retire from government or whatever, records are always there. When you got the police to report a person, of course, you are booked and this thing, everybody knows.
They say you don't call them. You kind of record call IGP, you go directly.
You see, if I had ever called IGP or say, arrest this, people say, okay, I'm not going to report from you. Because you'll talk to people. They will get to you. Then again, but this one, we take it's very serious allegation. I wrote the press release and you saw how strong my press release was. And we had to the level of our deputy national president, our campaign manager and administrative secretary went to the Kairaba police station to lodge a complaint against Member Drame.
The other accusation being used against you was the diaspora club. I have worked with the diaspora club before. Then they raise funds. I know we used to support, I used to help them raise funds fee. In fact, in first year, I invited the first lady, she was at the gala. Ñu dem sample lopitaan Ñaanija Sidi Njie because kiñ de jiital foofu nekkul NPP Sidi Njie ne lopitaan bi daal du fa am.
No, unfortunately, it's not sample lopitaan.
The health center, whatever.
Yeah, not health center.
Whatever project they have.
They wanted to, according to the information, dañ bëgg a sampa maternity ward.
Maternity ward, yes.
Unfortunately for the people of Ñaanija and Chairman, government dañ am a collaboration, a partnership project with the African Development Bank and to rehabilitate and construct 4 health facilities in the country. And because the state of Chairman Health Center needed more improvement, and to myself and the sitting member of parliament, Honorable Amadou Kamara, we've been engaging government, the Minister of Health, President, and others in respect of meeting the demand of our community. And it was approved and included in those African Development Bank. In fact, some weeks ago, the African Development Bank were there, and then some months back, they have been engaging us on the architectural design of the project, and we went there with them. Some months back, I was there with them, and we had all the communities, and they are going to build us a maternity ward. They are going to build us also a labor ward. They are going to build us 2 admission wards, male and female. They are going to build us administrative blocks for nurses and doctors and public health. They are going to build us a generator room. They are going to build us a laboratory department for blood scanning and everything. And they are going to build us also a story building of staff quarters, for 2 floors. And of course, they are going to also build us a water system of 10,000 or 20,000 liters. So when this came, and when it came to Ano also, they want to put up that. And we said, as far as they're interested in, of course, the development of the community or of the country, they can be directed to other areas or other health facilities within Nyanija or Salum or Nyani or other part of the country.
Seedy, wax yi mooy, to be honest, Seedy, li nga lim nii yëpp ñëwut ñii dañ dem pour teg xeer bi Seedy Njie. Why do we have to bring politics even to the development of our people? Because su dee ñii tey lii di su fa sampee du yaaxa dara lu dul yokka balaa government project yoo xam nga government projects nu mu dee jël time. This World Bank project or whatever project it is, it's not coming in the next, God knows. Bii nga xam ne pare nañ pour door sampa ba fay nañ contractor Seedy lan mooy naama talafa tatalala. Why would you stop that just because you're bringing a project? And the notion, and it's not even a notion, the thing here is because you believe it's politically, somebody that is directing is a political person that is not your team, you have to block it. Why is that necessary, Seedy?
I Seedy S.K. Njie of Chairman Manager. I have not talked about politics in this interview, nor have I done during my engagement or respond on those things. I reacted to statement to say that why we want to build Chairman Health Facility is political, and them they are not political. I have not disputed the fact that they are non-political. Why man luma ham moine, when as a citizen of Chairman, and I want the very best for my people, and we have lobbied, and we are having the best for our people, and we are going in for that. And I know, because we're going to have now two admission ward, male ward, female ward. We are going to have a maternity ward also. We're going to have also a labor ward. I'm going to labor ward and maternity ward. We'll have labor ward, we'll have maternity ward, we'll have admission ward for male, admission ward for female. Then you cannot get another maternity ward in that place.
Because Seedy Njie yow kese mënuloo toog nga decide ne du ñëw suma dëkk we want better kon loolu du fi am. Seedy, why are you so powerful like this? Why is lu tax loolu?
No, xam nga nit ñi, people are too centered, are too political, and that is why money.
Including you.
Money.
Including you.
Yow.
Seedy Njie.
Su dee sa dëkk yow.
Including you, Seedy Njie.
Su dee yow sa dëkk.
Wow.
Yow nga ne loolu nga dégg de wallahi for about 2 years ago gis naa fa block si. I support the community whatever we do in the village. Dafa lakkoon lopitaan bi ma dem foofu nag billahi la ilaha illa huwa dew ma fa woon sax dañ ma ko wax. I was in the village. I had 3 days ago. Lopitaan bi yëpp taal ma oo technicians electrician mu dem fa mu assess everything mu wax ma di amount yëpp lu koy defar everything but they'll get the material from Farafenni. Yàlla def ka maa ngi fa amee xaalis si village bi I gave them the money. The following day by timis liggéey bi yëpp pare na taal na. And they insist I go there to see the in charge. I said jarut ko ma dem foofu noonu gis blocks yi. Blocks yi have been here for about a year or so. For now it's about 2 years now. I said okay am na fu daana whether we can déedéet dañ ko moom dañoo ñëw sampa fi dara. That's all. Until when we have this project. And I don't want to go there. But when somebody called me to say ne dañoo sampa maternity, ma ne ko maternity. Mu ne waaw billahi lazi. Ma ne ko maternity na xamuloo ne nga ñëw sampal. Mu ne ma kay wax nañ ma you people are coming there mu wax ma bés bu ñoo ñëw sax. Ma ne ko it will be a duplication of effort then. Ma ne la ko mu ne ma loolu la ko maa ngi la invite pour nga ñëw leen foundation. Ma ne ko no unfortunately I cannot come. Billahi ni la. But
I'm also going to stop that other one. Because you did.
Fatou, listen.
Because this project was approved by the Ministry of Health.
No, let me finish, Fatou.
They give them approval.
Fatou, let me finish. Fatou, you know me. With all jokes apart, Fatou, you know, I am not vindictive. They know that. I'm not that type of person. You see, xam nga sometimes dara su xewee because so amee ill motive because ñoom ñu ne man lu may def we are politician they are not politician bugguma si woon a wax sax because wax naa si ma ne dëgg la man amee politician waaye yéen nga ne you people are not politician ay d'accord waaye xam ngeen ne dëkk bi am na VDC xam ngeen ne man I am from the village I am a deputy speaker of the country am na political mbaxana am na non political mbaxana my responsibility as deputy speaker am nañ alkali am nañ VDC am nañ why didn't you go to the VDC you said it's non-political but you went through a UDP this thing you know I don't want to go there but I said boobu after loolu ñu wax de fekk ñun wax nañ billahi wallahi when the person call boo ko waxee mu ne ma xam naa yéen a ngay ñëw fi this way pour exemple loolu man ko suñu duplication of effort you see man community bi laa jógee gars yi ñëwoon nañ pour négocier they came to me when I explain di lifit ñun hey kon nañ bàyyi bale we go for bii nii parce que boobu let me finish
argument bi nga joxe nii exactly la wax
No,
just because jamming through jamming through another political person then that's the problem
I'm telling ñoom ñu ne man I'm politician am political lu ñoo def waaye damaa wax ne ñoom ñu ne ñoom they are non political loolu lañ wax waaye xam nañ ne am nañ non political nañ ma bàyyi sañ man léegi dama la come through me waaye xam nañ am nañ VDC waaye lu xew mooy ne even su dul loolu sax fekk ñun am nañ projet wan bi ma waxee loolu bu ma waxee kooku mu ne kay xam naa ne ñu ngi koo ñëw samp is part of the project te yéen a ngi ñëw wax nañ ma loolu ma ne ko so I hope it will not be a duplication ministry bi dale ne leen ne now this a duplication time boobu woon bu ñu leen ko doon jox amuñu woon this project it has been xam nga woon nañ la later bi it was in July na June waaye ñu ne leen time boobu amuñu woon this funds to build this waaye léegi am nañ dañ bugg a ngeen in fact later bi is very disciplined and very considerate ñu ne pour ngeen redirect ko to another areas either foofu or outside loolu lañ leen wax I don't know why people are giving man ñaani jàlla jógee maa ngi ñaani yàlla subhanahu wa taala project bii ADB dem nañ fa dinañ continuer ma ñaan yàlla in the next 1 year we will inaugurate it.
Siri, you know this.
Let's go to next. I don't have time.
This and all this image, all of this and all this orders. You know that it gives you a very bad public image. People believe the belief out there is Sidi that they jay dole.
No problem.
Sidi is the most powerful person in this government. Lim wax mo de am.
Why the harama like that question?
Wow.
Da yow xam nga ne dama de jay dole.
Dang ma de jay dole man.
Okay, waaw kon nañ continuer.
Waaw dang ma de jay dole. Gëm xam nga loolu xam nga ne loolu lañ la dee xoolee ne yow daal
waaye xam nga ne te man xam naa yàlla xam na ne du may jaay doole loolu ma gën a am solo
te foofu nga ko teg
waaw loolu ma gën a am solo man du ma jaay kenn doole billahi wallahi tallahi du ma woon kenn disrespect billahi wallahi du ma disrespect kenn du ma jaay kenn doole du ma misuse my authority and power wallahi loolu laa ñaan yàlla.
Will you do anything to empower your party?
I will do anything to support my people, support my constituents as our Gambian people, our party, to put it in the right pedestal, to do my best to make sure suñ party bi in 2026 ñu am victory boo xam ne mosuñ ko am.
waaw boobu moom dinañ ko xaar 2026 ak président Barrow. Sidi waxtu bi jeex na waxtu bi interview bi gudd na yaatu na lan nga bëgg a tàggatoo Gambien
di gërëm Gambien si rek because ñun luñ am nii Gambien si ñooñu jot ranga bi our disposition soo déggee ñu ngi aussi di jaay fale defalale doole bu ñu yàlla may turu ñoom su dee ma nekk deputy speaker président nekk président keneen ki nekk président keneen ki nekk MP keneen ki nekk ministre yàlla Gambien
waaye ñu ne Sidi foofu sa fàtte na ñu ne
soo léegi
Sidi yéen ak seen wax yu rëy yëpp sa boss Jammeh moom su waxee doo leen ko tontu lu xew
soo léegi
Sidi Jammeh sànni fi audio mu ne su dee ngeen daw lu ko dee tontu gis nga du ko tontu de
no wait let's do
du ko tontu
let me finish let's do
doo tontu loolu
soo léegi di nga
doo tontu loolu
ñun liñ am
léegi doo tontu loolu
Gambian people si ñu ko jox ñu ngi gërëm gars yi.
waaw
leen a sant
kon loolu da ko tontu.
di leen woon ne bu soobee yàlla
sa boss tam bi tontu loolu
we will continue to support them. We'll continue to deliver services to them as they expect. ñu ngi leen a ñaan tamit ñu ñaanal ñu yàlla continuer jàmm ji si réew mi. so da li nga xam ne loolu mooy mébéti président Barrow ak NPP social contract buñ am ak ñoom yàlla may ñu mun ko complete si jàmm di leen ñaan tamit ñu waxtaan ak family si ñu waxtaan ak nit ñi ñu xam ne government is not a one man show ñun ñëpp a ko bokk ñun ñëpp a ko support kon yow tamit Fatou maa ngi la gërëm si li nga ñëw with all lu ma lay wax caal because man a yow démba balaa tey
waaw
yow ak xojam xam nga du tey maa ngi leen a gërëm di leen sant su gisee sama interview ak yow ku am wisdom dana xam ne maa ngi laa accuse yaa ngi maa lifin maa ngi laa tojal nga may tojal dana xam ne no it's not the interview it's a long time because loolu you don't say man like you I belong to this party xam nga loolu you don't say that to anyone it's because dañ dee wax sax even on dañ dee wax ne xaaral la perel nga ne ma yaa ngi ma parel ma ne fii nga may fekk ma tojal la kon loolu is relationship bu yàgga la te yaa ngi ko keep maa ngi ko keep noonu la war a demee we may differ in opinion in ideas in political orientation or inclination waaye relationship bi war naa mun a continuer kontaan nañ trop I wish you all the best I wish every Gambian the best
so fu mu ne nii mu ma deviate li ma ko laaj bugg ko tontu fu mu ne nii yaa ngi ma deviate because laaj naa la looy tontu Jammeh fooy tontu Jammeh tontuwuloo ko because foofu doo leen ko dee laal Grand Alliance bi ngeen a bañ APRC bi daal bugg leen a xot APRC bugg leen a merloo doo ma tontu sa boos tam du ko laal kenn du ko jege dafa mel ni loolu moom d'accord nañ ci Gambie yëpp d'accord nañ Jammeh moom doo leen ko tontu mu ne su ñëwee di ngeen daw waaye ba tey tontuwu leen ko waaye bu doon Fatou Touré la ni kon accuse nga ma ne UDP nga li nga waaye comme foofu nga toolu nag baax na li nga wax nag suñu diggante moom loolu dëgg la xaja muus lañ démbala du tey over 20 years relationship la maa la tuddee baby MP fekk ñu ngi la nominé National Assembly xoja moo la ko tuddee sax xoja mbay la xoja moo la tuddee baby MP ñun ñëpp di la ooyee baby MP ba tey nga nekk màgga nekk waaye man ba tey si suma téléphone bi sa nomba bi noonu laa ko CV ba tey baby MP moo fa nekk waaye kontaan naa si interview bi ñu waxtaan si yëfi réew mi daf di am solo pour di waxtaan ak public officials yi because we hold you guys accountable dama ko dee wax sometimes ñu leen dee laaj because yéen a nekk si nguur yéen leen dee fee suñ taxes foog ñu laaj leen lii Gambian people lii lañ war a dégg so kontaan naa trop ñu waxtaan si all these areas including third term li nga xam ne Gambien yu bari bëgg nañu am seen opinion si lii comme président moom bi mu waxee xol yëpp jaxasoo nañ mu ne NPP moo tax muy ron waxul ñu réew mi waxul ñu leneen man dama ne président moom dafa mel ni njobootam rek la tal ñoo xam ne bokkuñ NPP talut leen kon loolu moom comme loolu la wax de mu ne NPP ñoo tax loolu la wax
xam nga moom UDP dañ ko mën a wax yow lañ def candidate at that level he is not talking as a president
mu ne parti bi mooy dee loolu la wax
parti mooy select
parti dafa mel ni yow Sidi mun loo nekk candidate dafa mel ni Sidi Cissé suma nijaay mun ta nekk candidate dafa mel ni Demba Sabali mun ta nekk candidate dafa mel ni seen alliance partner suma xarit Amad Ba mun ta nekk yéen daal dafa mel ni
candidate daal 2026 is president
mooy Adama Barrow sa digganteeg
our candidate for 2026
te yéen doo leen nga dellu gannaaw si lii
presidential election as endorsed by Congress is president Adama Barrow
kon waxtu bi jeex na fii laa am ak yéen dañ ko bàyyee Gambien ni fii laa am ak yow ba beneen alxames good night to you all see you
thank you
jërëjëf an Alaaji Sidi Njie
thank you so much
jërëjëf thank you see you until I come your way next week Thursday good night to you all see you again with another official hopefully another NPP official hopefully dama leen bëgg a teglante because foog ngeen tontu question bi hopefully another NPP official good night to you all see you again
We are happy to announce the launch of our new logo. We have evolved since our incorporation in 1997, and it is time to refresh our new look to reflect who we are today. Before I reveal our new look, however, walk with me while I take you through our journey of the last 25 years. Trust Bank was incorporated on July 3rd, 1997 and began operations on October 1st, 1997. Following the collapse of the parent company of its predecessor, Meridian, the CBG stepped in and recapitalized the bank and held the shares in trust, thus the name Trust Bank. In 1999, the first investors who responded to the IPO and paid $1.50 per share received their maiden dividend of 50 bututs per share. In 2000, the bank fully paid back its investment by declaring another dividend of $1.20 bututs per share, making it a cumulative dividend per share of $1.70, which was 20 bututs above the purchase price. Between 2002 to date, share capital has increased from $27 million to $200 million, indicating that the bank has grown organically by plowing back profits to increase capital, while at the same time paying dividends to shareholders. The bank was listed on the Ghana Stock Exchange in November 2002, being the first ever cross-border listing in the sub-region. Now let's talk about awards. The bank was awarded the insignia of the National Order of the Republic of the Gambia, ORG, in the year 2010 by His Excellency the President of the Republic of the Gambia. During the past years, the bank has received so many national and international awards. Banker Magazine, 6 times. Global Finance, 6 times. Gambia Chamber of Commerce and Industry, 5 times. We began operations with 3 branches. Now, we have 18 branches and 20 ATMs and counting. On digital services, mobile app, check. Online banking, check. Transaction alerts, check. Watch this space. We've got more coming. Creating employment, yes, we've got that too. 400 and counting. And we take great care of our people too. Medical insurance, life insurance, private and state pensions, annual pilgrimages for both Muslims and Christians, training, yes, we do them all. One team, one family, one goal. That's the Trust Bank spirit. On corporate social responsibility, we have spent over $50 million in various causes. We care, and so we share. Over the years, we have paid over $1.6 billion to our shareholders, which translates to a whopping $20 per share and counting. Phenomenal returns for our shareholders who purchased at $1.50. Corporate taxes, over $1 billion is paid. Our journey started with a vision to create the kind of company that delivers quality services and innovative products with an inspired team dedicated to serving our customers, our environment, and our communities at large in the most caring manner. We remain fully committed to delivering excellent services to each of our stakeholders, customers, employees, shareholders, and partners. So, we remain true to who we have always been. As we